And also, it leads to death, it leads to asthma, it leads to upper respiratory disorders that affect us as humans. Okay, but there are also other factors like genetic mutations. Okay, so there are some. So some of the chemical components can cause genetic mutation, like Japan bombings some time ago. There were some bombings in Japan, yes, and it made the people become very short. Yes. You understand? You want to talk about it?
Hiroshima bombing effect.
Yes.
And it made their eyes to be very, very
thin, very thin. So now it has created a whole genetic group of people because of some kind of bombings. Okay, so genetically, maybe if we get more studies into this air pollution or air pollutants, or maybe the impact of it, we are going to realize that even a mosquito coil has probably created a certain pattern of genetic mutation which we don't know yet. Personally, I don't do insecticides at all. I mean, I don't like the smell of them. It's very uncomfortable for me. So anyone who uses that, we fight. We always fight. So we need to identify some of the causes and the impact of these things. Somebody will be there and they are burning smoke, they are burning fire, or they are burning rubbish, and it's inhaling the smoke like no man's business. But the body has a limit to which it takes all those kind of smokes. So let us be very cautious and pay attention to our environment, because it's not only us, our plants as well. We have plants that help improve the air quality. So if we are burning and we are also destroying the plants, it also affects the way the plant is supposed to take care of us as humans. So looking at these impacts, what are some of the measures that we can take into controlling air pollution? Why do people even burn? Let me ask this question. Why do people burn? Why do we burn? I'm sure everybody here has burnt rubbish before. If you've not burnt, raise your hand. I'm coming. If you have not burnt rubbish here before, raise your hand.
What time do you get?
rubbish.
Burning rubbish. From birth to now, to alive, to present. If you haven't burnt rubbish, so we are all guilty, right? And it talks about this tells us how cheap it is, because burning is easier. Okay, so now as a measure of trying to control air pollution, let us identify ways through which we can dispose of our rubbish, because you don't want to go and pay that 50 Ghana to this Aboboya guy who will take your money while you can easily burn. You understand? We burn papers, we burn leaves, because it's a lot of leaves. Maybe you have a tree somewhere that every morning dry leaves fall off. Now, instead of you to put it in your bin, it's going to be a lot of rubbish. So you want to just gather it, let it dry up a bit, then one night, boom, you light it up. But then again, we are also causing air pollution. So the mitigation or the way to fight that is to identify ways through which we can deal with these leaves that we always, or this kind of rubbish, because we have farmers who are interested in those leaves or whatever we try to burn. People have ways of recycling these things. So let us be mindful.